Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 392 of the Level Up program and day number 102 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue-collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we have Brian Flegel checking in number 1, followed up by Jeff and ND, JR22 Joel, that'd be Coach Joe, Lazy Dog, Ken 8NH, Chris from Dice Degen, Craig from Obey Craps, and Mike. Good morning to all. And Joel, JR22 Joel asked me if I could just win $600 today and give him half, because our win goal today is going to be $300. We have a starting bankroll of $25.49 in Crapsee. And again, like I said, our win goal is $300 today. So hopefully we'll get our bankroll up to $23.49 plus. If you are playing along with Crapsee, make sure you click that live tab, and that'll bring you over to the table that we're rolling out on, and that we're entering all the results in. And we got Kevin Scott checking in. Good morning. So make sure everybody gets their bets in. We have currently 7 people on Crapsee. We get 10 people watching at the current moment. And I do appreciate all of the support that one of you guys give to me every single morning. If you haven't checked out Dice Degen's website, our channel, he did his weekly review of his $100 to $10,000 challenge. It was a pretty cool video. The kind of vlogging style, which I actually really like that style, and something I've tried doing over the past couple videos that I've done, recorded, edited videos, but it is a lot of work and it does take a lot of editing to do. Good morning, Ada. Let's get started here. No line bets for me. We'll go all bets set. Starting off with a 6-2, 6-4 dice set and dice out. Did a couple warm-up throws today with mixed results, so we'll see how it goes. Short on the landing zone, we got 3-1-4, the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So let's mark the point of 4. And we threw a 6-2. Oops, I got to get KPI engaged here. So that was not working. 6-2, 6-4. There we go. Now it works. We got 3-1-4 for a come out. So let's mark the point of 4. Hey, others not named Joel, says Craig. It's funny. Joel says he woke up to a little bit of rain this morning. It's not raining here in Wisconsin for once. We've had a couple days of misting, if you will. But we're going to continue with the 6-2, 6-4 dice set. We're going to go 220 on the inside for our bets. That's going to be $50 on the 5 and 9, 60 on that 6 and 8. Again, we're looking for one inside hit, and then we'll press up that number and the sister, and then we'll look for a second hit on the press up number before we get to that break-even point. So we'll all bet set here and dice out. 6-2, 6-4. Dice think cross at the end. We have a 5-3-8, and that would be the great date. That'll be hit number 1 for us. Jeremy from Collar Up also did another video yesterday and was talking about dice influence, or dice control, I think he called it. And he had dice setters. I forget what the guy's name is. He actually was on a channel and did like a 40-some roller in the casino. And Jeremy actually, it was kind of cool. He put 2 dots where the dice landed every single time, and then where they came to rest each time. And then he would move the dots around. And then at the end, he put the whole collection of where the guy was landing, his landing zones, as well as where the dice ended up. It was kind of a neat little way of analyzing, I guess, the things, the rolls and that. So it is what it is. Jeff is his name from Dice Setters. Thanks, Craig. But anyhow, that was an 8, so we are going to go to $96 on that 6 and 8. Yeah, Jeff is not one of the individuals that I actually do know much about. So I hopefully comes the Craps for the Cure, and I'll get to meet him. We got 16 people on Craps. We'll all bet set. By the way, I did book my tickets for Las Vegas, October 16th. I'm leaving, and I'll be coming back to Wisconsin on the 22nd. So I'm excited about that. Days out. A little bit long on the landing zone. We got 325, and that is the Justice 5. When I'm talking about a little bit long, was actually maybe about an inch longer or further away than what I wanted it to be. And we're going to pressure that 5 and 9 up to $85 each as well. Now our next inside number will be that break-even point. So hopefully we can hit that. And the last roll was an implosion on the left die, explosion on the right die. So it was a drift right of the dice. All but set. So Craig is asking how my air quality is here with everything that's going on. I don't know what's going on. Is there fires in Canada again? If so, I know the last time they had really bad fires there, we had very poor air quality, but air quality right now is not too bad. Good morning, Uncle Hoku. So dice up 6264. A little bit short. We have 2 and 3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So that was a little bit off on that throw. If you watched the throw, they actually landed instead of side by side. They landed in a row, and they went into the back wall there. I remember last year when we had all those fires up in Canada, we could actually see a lot of the smoke coming down here into Wisconsin, and I'm probably about Joel. Okay, not Joe. Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Craig. But last year we had about Canada must be about a 5-6 hour drive from where I'm at, and we saw clouds of smoke coming through from those fires. It was pretty bad, and it was like that for probably almost a week straight. But let's go all bets set here. That 3 did nothing for our bets. We had 18 people on Crapsee, 14 people watching on YouTube, only 7 likes. So make sure you give me a thumbs up if you do enjoy this content. Peace out. And we got out of the shooter finally. 1, 4, 5, the trucking camper. So dice results are a little bit jumbled up at the current moment. Hopefully we'll settle down the throws as we get going here. But that is going to be that break-even point for us. So Rowdy 1 says that Canadian players are picking up. Nice red sunsets here in Minnesota. So you're from Minnesota. Awesome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Anyhow, we are going to go with 160 across here. And we have 259 brought back to the rack already. So we're going to 160 across. And that's going to be $25 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10, 30, and that's 6 and 8. Again, we're going to stick with the 6, 2, 6, 4 dice set. The last one was a single pitch on the dice, so both of them were on axis. And dice out. So now we're going to start trend betting upwards. Again, our goal is to get $300 here. If I can, and this is funny, if I can get another $41 brought back, I'll be at goal already. So dice out. They stay cross on me, and I spoke too soon. We got 257, and that is a 7-0. So that's going to be a single pitch away in that left die and an implosion on the right die, which is a warning sign. So we'll keep an eye on that. And we lost that 160 under, so we brought it back, bankroll it back down to 26.48. So we're up $99 for the day here. So that was a nice little roll. Wasn't terribly long, but it was profitable. 6 rolls long. And you would think with the way my voice is sounding today that the backfires are affecting me here, but they're not. So all bets set. No line bets here. And it's out. Ooh, that left one stuck, didn't go down all the way, but we have a 6-3-9, center field 9. Let's mark the point of 9. This is shooter number 2. It's a primary on top on that left side. And a single pitch towards us on the right side. So single pitch of the dice ultimately. Again, we're going to go 220 on the inside. 350 on the 5 and 9, 60 on that 6 and 8. We'll stick with the 6-2, 6-4 dice set. And we'll call that all bets set here. Dice out. Ooh, veered off to the right a little bit, but we have the Old Bay Bushel 5-5 hard 10. And that'll help extend our roll, but that does nothing for our bets. And that's going to be a single pitch towards us on that left die and a implosion on the right die. So that's 1 dice off axis, which is a normal result for my throwing. We'll stick with the 6-2, 6-1. And Craig throws the 2 crabs on there, says the Old Bay Bushel was just thrown. All bets set. I saw it. Yeah, we have a 3-1-4 Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. So that is a repeat dice result. And again, that does nothing for me. And that's going to be an implosion on the left die and a double pitch on the right die. So it's going to be 1 dice off axis again. That time was the opposite dice was off axis. So Craig says he would love to have 1 long roll of just 1 dice off axis. The problem with the cross 6s, the 3V or the 2V, that 1 dice off axis, has that potential of getting that 6. With the cousin 1 set that we're doing, if we have a single pitch towards us and an explosion of that dice, that's where that 7 comes up on 2 of the sides. And that would be the same thing on the other side. If we have an explosion and a single pitch towards us, again, 2 of those sides are the 7. So that's we got to be careful with the 1 dice off axis. But we are doing the cross 6s here for 2,000 throws. So got to be kind of careful with that. All bets set here. Still looking for a hit. So Craig's asking if my cough is almost gone. It is kind of gone. I'm not coughing as much. But when I do cough, it's like I'm choking. So it's kind of uncomfortable at times. But at least my ribs don't hurt anymore. We got a 4-1-5, the truck and camper again. That was what happened with me the longest time was my ribs were just killing me. So at least we got rid of that. We're going to go to $85 on a 4 on a 5 and 9. That was our first hit for this shooter, by the way. And that's probably why my throat is a little rough sounding today here, is because of the coughing or the cold. It's actually a sinus drainage that's coming down and actually choking off and that. So, and it's probably TMI, but it is what it is. It's transparency here, my friends. And I'll bet set 24 people on Crapsee, 18 people on YouTube. We only got 8 likes. Come on, people. Spread the love here. Dice out. Ooh, wild cross on the dice. We got a 2, 3, 5. So that is good for me because we got out of that shooter. I don't like the way they cross like that, so that means they landed. How does Jeff say? Caliwampus or something like that. Catwampus, Caliwampus. They're all screwed up. So I can't really even analyze that one, even though it was a toe pitch today. It's not going to really analyze that. Cattywampus. Thank you, Craig. Yeah, that coffee, man. I guess I blew a rib. To pop the rib when I did that coughing, and it took me a long time to rehab from that. But we're gonna bring our bets down. We have $189 brought back to Rex, so that means we're gonna go 160 across, and we have a $29 profit at the current moment, just on this shooter. So 6264 is what we're gonna stick with, and we'll go all bets out. So I was on Jeff's show yesterday playing along on Crapsee, and it was fun. We had a pretty good chat going on, teasing everybody. I was giving Jen the berries a little bit yesterday as well. All in good fun, though. There's no seriousness involved there, hopefully. Thanks out. Ooh, a little bit long again. Ace Deuce, Alfredo sauce. As a repeat dice result also, but that's not a one I'm looking for. Although that is a double pitch on that left die and an explosion on the right die. So this is the one dice off axis that is normal, but definitely not looking for that one. So that was no help for us on our bets. 6264 is what we're gonna stick with. And I'm looking for box numbers here. Come on now. Dice out. I'm not sure how that works with the verticals, Craig. I tried doing vertical streams on I tried doing a horizontal and a vertical at the same time, and my computer was giving me errors, so I stopped doing the verticals. And I know that a lot of people, well, let's go dice out first here. And we got a 369 center field 9, so that's nice. We'll be able to get up finally a hit here. I know that a lot of people were doing the vertical streams and they actually increased their subscribership dramatically from that. So I was not able to capitalize on that. I know a few people surpassed me quite a bit. Thank you, Craig. A few people surpassed me quite a bit because of it. And that was a winner 9, by the way. We're going to go to $35 on that 9. And we're going to turn all of our box numbers off. But the vertical streams actually added a lot of subscribers to some of the people. And I mean, they went from like 2,000 up to like 1,500 subscribers up to 3,000 within a matter of weeks. And I just could not imagine that. I'm finally at, I'm like at 2,560 or something like that for my subscribership. And I've been doing this for about 3.5 years now. So I'll bet set. Looking for a point. Just still shooter number 2 is out. And that left one hit off the back wall. This is a come out 7, 437. It is a warning sign here, but again, that came off the back wall a little weird again. So we got to focus on the energy and where we're bouncing there. 6264. Still looking for a point here. Shooter number 2. That was a pass line winner, natural on the come out. And I'll bet set. So And we have a 3, 5, 8, the grade 8. So let's mark the point of 8. I have to look. I don't know if I really have any standout numbers here today yet. 5 is a strong number. 8 and 9, I only have 2 in there, 3, 4. So a couple numbers, but the 5 is the only one that's really standing out right now. JR22 says he messed up his bets. He made an extra $90. Awesome. So you gonna give me half of that since you're asking for half of my money there, Joel? But anyway, hey guys, I'm at go. I'm taking my bets down here. I need to get to 28.49. I'm at 28.72. I didn't even realize it. I get caught up talking here. So we're gonna bring our bets down, and that puts us at 52.53. $33 over goal. So let's go $15 on that field bet and see if we can pick up a win on that one. But we hit go here. And if anybody picked the wrong day to go dark side, yeah. If anybody makes their goal, put it in the chat. Put in the chat that you made goal. And Rowdy, the last couple of days, picking dark side of me is not usually a good thing, because either I'm gonna get a good roll or I'll knock you off with the 11s. So dice out, and 8 is the point. Ooh, dice cross. We got a 4-1-5. That would be the trucking camper. So this is I had coming in today. I had an 11-4 record for our throws. Oops, I forgot to push off that set there. Hopefully everybody's doing good. 11-4. So we had 11 wins and 4 losses. So now we're at 12 wins and 4 losses for our bankroll, and we're definitely above our starting bankroll for our table and that. So 4-1-5 for Crapsee. That's gonna be a loss in that field. Again, 28.49 is my bankroll. I'm at 28.57. So it leaves me $8. So I'm done betting for the day here. At least on this shooter, 6-2, 6-4. Maybe I'll play a little bit more on the next shooter. We'll see how it goes. But we'll call this all bet set. And dice out. Here we go. And we have a 1-3-4, the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. Get off of there, get off of there, get off of there, get off of there. Come on. It's a 1-3-4, guys. I hit it and went to the big red, so I wanted to get that off there. You don't want that big red showing on a table, so. But it was a 1-3-4, Big Joe. It would have been nice to have it on the last roll, so we would have got that. Craig, have a good day. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. Again, 6-2, 6-4. And that last one was the double pitch on the left side, single pitch towards us. So single pitch of the dice, both on access. And Joel goes, if you hit on the 4 and 10, 640 across, he quenched the butt cheeks. Oh my God. I quenched the butt cheeks already with this 220 inside betting, and this is fake money here. But we're up in our bankroll enough to be able to get to that 220 inside. I will be going to 330 inside once we get up to a $4,400 bankroll. So got a little bit of ways to go yet, but we're getting close. Dice out. Nice line of tight together, split apart. We have a 5-4 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. And that is dice were again really tight when he landed, but they split apart and they went opposite directions there. That's gonna be a double pitch of the dice, a single pitch away in that right side. And a single pitch towards us on the left side. So that's kind of a warning sign for me. Because if you double pitch, if you double pitch, two of them come up as a 7. Two of the sides come up as 7. Two do not. So we got lucky in that one. And we'll call this all bet set here. Dice out. That's awesome, Joel. The goal. Anybody else say goal? Make sure you put it in the chat. Again, my goal is $300. I encourage you guys to have a reasonable goal. There's the blue collar craps waved with it. Another 134, Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. Or as Jeff says, Big Joe from Wisconsin. But I encourage you guys to have a reasonable goal. Don't go for the gusto, and that way you should be profitable majority of your times at the casino, as long as you do a regression style play and you use the profits and you know how much money you have in your rack, as well as how much money you have on a table. And once you hit that goal with a combination between the rack and the table, get your damn butt off that table and color up. So, and dice out. I'm playing only with judging at goal. Okay, let's go dice out here. 6-2, 6-4. That was way short on the landing zone. 4-3-7. And that is a 7. Ouch. The explosion and single pitch towards us. Seems like most of my 7s have been that 4-3 variety or 3-4, depending on how the dice land. I'm gonna probably end up regretting this, but I'm gonna go up again on this next year. But we'll go at a lower level here. The last one was a 14 rower, so we had a shooter on that one, only 33 roll quality points. I'd like to have seen maybe a little bit better than that. I got Joe. Oh my God. Good morning, Biff. And we'll call this all bet set. 24 people on Crapsee, 17 people watching on YouTube, 10 likes. It'd be nice if some of these Crapsee individuals would jump over to the YouTube channel and hopefully get a little bit more viewership out of it. And we'll go dice out. Sticking with the cousin one set. Dice are comfortable. We're going to regrip them. Here we go. And we got a 3-2-5, Justice 5. Let's mark the point of 5. And that is a strong number today. Go 3-2 as well as the 4-1 variety. And I'm just going to go a little bit lower. We're going to go to, what should we go with? Let's go 66 inside here and then work that lower level, level 2 of the program here. So we're going to go $15 on a 5 and 9, 18 on that 6 and 8. Good morning, Mel. Joel, guess what happens, my friend? You greedy. So 6-2, 6-4. That was a decent roll. It does, like I said, the roll quality points didn't seem that great, but we had it was nice hits on there. So I'm going to dip down below a little bit now on my bankroll. So hopefully we can get out of the shooter right away. 6-2, 6-4, dice out. Ooh, dice kind of jumped over, but we have a 4-5 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So that'll be hit number 1 on this shooter. All I want to do is get a little bit of fun money here. So we're pressured at 5 and 9 up to $25 each. Again, 6-2, 6-4. So on the table build, I got majority of the pieces for the table cut out. I have a little bit more left. This next video will be coming out hopefully on Sunday is going to be pretty much just me cutting pieces with the router, with the table saw. It's not going to make a lot of sense, but the video after that, once I start putting the table portion together, that's going to probably be where a lot of that makes sense. But it's kind of an entertaining video. Again, like I said, I burnt out 2 routers during making that, so I spent about $240 on routers this last week in order to finish that portion of the build. Let's go dice out. Dice one part a little bit when they left my fingers. We have a 268, the Duracell 8, and we'll get that entered in here. And that's going to be a primary on top on that right side, single pitch away on the left side. And we're going to pressure that 6 and 8 up to $30. Joel says if I have a car driving past my house slow, I'll know who it is. Oh my God. I welcome you to come over here. That would be awesome. Even though you have ill intentions right now, it's all good. All bets set here. Dice off. Looking for inside numbers. And we got a 145 trucking camper again. So the 5 is hot, and we got out of the shooter once again. So that means we are way past our goal. Now we got some fun money to play with. So that is awesome. So we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to assess the bankroll. And my bankroll, again, I'm just playing along because of the show and that. I would have, by now, I would have went to the cage, but we're at $29.34 for our bankroll. So that puts us at $84 profit, I believe. So let's go 66 inside. And that'll bring me down to $28.68. I think it's $19 left. So we'll go let's go how many 10s we got? We only got 4. So we'll put $15 on that 4. And we're gonna turn the box numbers off because that was a winner 5 there. Now we're gonna be looking for a new point on this. We're on shooter number 3. So we got out of the shooter 4 rolls. 6, 2, 6, 4. So we are playing with $77 in profit here. Dice out. This is our fun money. Here we go. And we got a 134. That would be the Big Joe again. We've thrown a lot of Big Joes. So let's mark the point of 4. And all of our box numbers will be turned back on now. And we're just going to start trend betting upwards. So the 4s are starting to catch up to the 5s. Interesting. So again, like I said, my dice throws, seems like I have 2, 3 numbers usually every day that hit more than others, and it seems like the numbers are kind of clinching against this, Joe. Seems like the numbers kind of rotate between the days, but 6 and 8s are normally the strong numbers for me, but not today. 6, 2, 6, 4, dice out. But high energy there. Sorry, Joe. 617. Oh my God. Oh, that was terrible. So that is a 7. Ouch. 6 rolls, 14 rolls, and then 6 rolls. We definitely, all right, go here. I'm at 28.53, so I'm $4 over goal. I'm gonna be done with. Ouch, that's twice. Send my team to Wisconsin. Hey, if you would have been playing the right way, you would have gotten out of that shooter. I got out of the shooter. So 6-2, 6-4. I've gotten out of every shooter today so far. All three shooters I've gotten past that break-even point. And I almost made go on the first shooter. So if you can make $300 profit off of 6 rolls, which is, I was just shy of that, that's a pretty healthy profit return. So all bets sets here. We got 25 minutes left to go yet if we want. Jeff and Indy says, well, shit, now down 96. So smart person stops betting, and I'm not going to bet anymore. 6-2, 6-4. Actually, let's switch around. Let's go 6-4, 6-2 here. Let's see how that treats us today. Cousin 2 set. Days out. And we had a 6-4-10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Big Ben. So we're going to try to work the other side of the table here. So my prediction is going to be, get one of the answers in really quick here. So we're marking at point of 10. So my prediction is we have 4s and 10 or 5s that were strong. So maybe if I go to 6-4, 6-2, we're actually going to have 9s and 10s hitting now. So let's see if that rings true with a few 5s sprinkled in. 6-4, 6-2. I'm not doing any betting. I made goal for the day, so I'm good. Joe, I'm so sorry, my friend. Check my dice, Joe. You have to get. I get to roll 6 to this morning. I know that's strange, isn't it? That is very strange because 6s and 8s are normally my strong numbers here. So dice out. Who says dice control or dice influence is not a real thing, right there, Mike? We got 268, Duracell 8. Who says dice influence is not a real thing? I mean, you look at the numbers on my show. Yeah, I don't hit the same numbers every single day, but I do consistency with my rolls for the most part. And there's popular numbers that I don't even roll. How many times have I, in the recent past, thrown almost all box numbers and hardly any craps numbers, and I have 60 rolls in, 60 some rolls in, and I only hit like 1 or 2 craps numbers in all of those 60 rolls. That's not normal. We'll go off that set here. Clean up aisle 3, says Joe. 6-4, 6-2, days out. Sorry, Joel. 3-4-7. We're gonna go back to the cousin 2 set there, our cousin 1 set. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna do this once. We're gonna do some rhythm rolling with the cousin 1 set. Let's start off with the 3-2-3-6, which is a 3V, and bet accordingly. Should not affect my rolls. And what's going to happen is I should be able to get more variety in the rolls now. I should be able to hit all the numbers except for the end, the bookends there. So let's do this one. So it was a 3-roller. I got 25 people playing at Crapsee. Jen, how you doing? I know. Isn't that funny? Jen goes, you just start talking about DI and immediate 7. So yeah, I was planning that 7, Jen. That's exactly what it was. So you made $89 back. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna start rhythm rolling here. Go 3-2-3-6. We're gonna stick with the cousin 1 set all the way through. And it's been a while since I've done this. This is what we're gonna do after we get done with the cross 6s training here. Dice out. A little bit long in the landing zone. 5-4-9, hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. Let's mark the point of 9. I'm going to have to remember the dice sets now, so that way I can enter those in, and that way it'll come across. on the bottom of the screen there. So we had a 5-4, roll that in, we'll go 5 on the inside, we got 4 on the inside. So we're gonna go 1, 5, 1, 4 for our dice set. So this is a cross sixes set. 1, 5, 1, 4. So I know what I could do. I can enter that in right here. 1, 5, 1, 4. That's what I'm going to do so I can remember those darn sets. And we'll go dice out. And we have a 1, 5 KitchenAid mixer. There we go. So that's going to be a primary on top on that left die, and an explosion on the left die, 1 dice on access. So roll this towards us, go 1 on the inside, we'll go 5 on the inside. So we have a 4, 1, 4, 5 dice set now. 4, 1, 4, 5. Good morning, John C. checking in. And we'll go all best set here. If it goes arguments for dice control, go circular. If you like it, try it. If you don't believe in it, don't waste your time sending dice. Yeah, pull the dice out. And we have a 628, the Duracell 8. Go out, support free live content. And give that thumbs up where deserved, is what Duracell says. And that's going to be single pitch towards us on both dice, primer and the back side. So we'll roll those in. We'll go 6 on the inside, 2 on the inside. We're going to go the 4, 6, 4, 2 dice set. So my short-term memory is so bad that I actually have to walk to the other end of the table, enter the dice set, and so I don't forget what it is. That's going to be where my training is come in here. So we'll dice out here. Well, short in the landing zone, we have Magic Aces 1, 1, 2. Hit one of the bookends there. Longest roll we ever saw was live was a guy sitting in a chair hitting everything. 63 rolls. Wow. That's a pretty decent roll. Longest I've ever seen, I think it's around 64 or 66. I forget what it was. And that was Rich Deuce from Chicago area when I was down one time. Second longest roll was a guy named Eddie down in Chicago. And the third longest roll I think I've seen was Big AZ when he was in Chicago last time. He had the TST going, and he had a pretty long roll. What do we throw? We threw up Magic Aces. We need to start with the 3, 2, 3, 6 dice set. Whenever we have a pair on top, we always start back at the base. We'll go all bets set here. Dice out. And then I also saw Giuseppe throw a really nice long roll. He had one in the high 40s. And I've seen Alfredo throw quite a few long rolls as well. Here we go. And we have a 2, 1, 3 ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. Single pitch away in that left side, single pitch towards us on the right side. So this is a double pitch. Roll the dice back. We got a 1 on the inside, 2 on the inside. So we're going to go 4, 2, 4, 1 for our next dice set. The longest I've thrown in a casino is probably in the low 30s. Finally got a 6. Yep. The longest I've ever rolled was in the low 30s in the actual casino. The longest roll I've ever had on my table here live, I think, is like 44 or 45. Yes. I have a 4242 set. That's not right. What do we have? We had a 2-1. Okay, so we're 2-1. We're gonna roll it in. We'll go 2 on the inside, 1 on the inside. So 4241. Yep. 4241 is our dice set. Dice out. This is the rhythm rolling that we're going to be doing after we get down to cross sixes dice set for those 2,000 throws. And we got a 2, 3, 5, justice 5. And the idea behind the rhythm rolling is supposed to be so we can get more of a variety of dice results, but still be safe because we're still sticking with either the cousin 1 or the cousin 2 version of the dice sets. And it's going to be a variety of either the cross sixes, the 2V or the 3V dice sets. So we had a 2, 3, so we're going to roll it back in. We'll go 2 on the inside, 3 on the inside. So it's going to give us a 1, 2, 1, 3 dice set. Oh, that was not right. What the hell was that? So we have a 1, 2, 1, 3. There we go. That was weird. I entered in the wrong numbers on the wrong spot on KPI. Dice out. So this is cross sixes on the bottom. And we have a 2-2 hard 4, the fuzzy hard 4. 2-2 is going to cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. So that's going to prompt us to start over with that 3, 2, 3, 6 dice set again, our base dice set. And all we need is that 4 for the small, and that was our smallest. We hit the small. We lit up half that screen green. So that is awesome. And again, this is like I told you, the rhythm rolling is supposed to help us spread those numbers out, still be safe on our rolls though. And now we know what we're getting. So we hit the small. That is awesome. Now we need to get that 10, 11, and 12 for the tall. And let's go all best set. We're going back to the 3, 2, 3, 6. Face out. And we have a 1, 2, 3 ace deuce again. Alfredo sauce. So we're getting a lot of Alfredo sauces there. It's our 4th one for the day. So we're gonna roll those dice in. We'll go 1 on the inside. We'll go 2 on the inside. That's gonna be a 3, 1, 3, 2 dice set. It's upside down 3V on top. So that's a 3, 1, 3, 2. And I'll bet set. Clinch it again, says Joel. That's funny. Face up. Oh, we kind of rolled over there. But we're safe, Joe. We got 415 trucking camper. And that's going to be 1 dice off axis, but I'm not really analyzing that one too much because that was kind of a wild come off the back wall there. You are welcome, Joel. I'll put a 4 on the inside. We'll go 1 on the inside. Gives us a 5, 4, 5, 1 dice set. So 2V in the bottom. 5, 4, 5, 1. 5, 1. It's hard to see my dice. because of how I have the lighting here in the studio, in the dungeon. And we'll go all best set here. Dice out. And we had a 639 center field 9. And that is a winner 9, by the way. So that is nice. Still looking for that 10, 11, and 12 here, so we can hit that all. I scare you. Come on, my friend. So we're going to roll that in. We'll go 6 on the inside, 3 on the inside. We're going to go to a 2, 6, 2, 3 dice set. 2, 6, 2, 3. So it's a 2V on top. And we'll be looking for a new point. Good morning, John, checking in. So, John, I'm assuming you're going to be doing your daily paycheck today, and are you going to do a coffee run as well? Dice out. I split apart a little bit when I left my fingers. We got a 3, 5, 8, the great 8. So it's marked a point of 8. Yes. What am I doing with my? Here we go. Yeah. 3, 5, 8. We're marking that point. Make sure you get your bets in. Again, we may go already, so we're not doing any betting now. We're just rolling them out for you guys. 3 on the inside, we'll go 5 on the inside. It's going to give us cross 6s on the bottom. We're going to the 1, 3, 1, 5 dice set. And I'll bet set. We still got 20 people on YouTube watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, please. We have 25 people playing on Crapsee. And dice out. Short in the landing zone, we got a 6, 4, 10. Wayland's best friend on that end. Daddy Joe. And Joe, you should be able to be digging out now a little bit here. I'm giving you enough opportunities to get your pets back. Oh. Again, we're going to roll our dice back. We'll go 6 on the inside. We'll go 4 on the inside. Gives us a 5, 6, 5, 4. 2V in the bottom. 5, 6, 5, 4. Cartoon great ape. Grape ape. That's funny. Growing up was still clenching. So both shows are back today. Good morning, Badlands. That was all best set here. Dice out. 5, 6, 5, 4. Was short in the landing zone. Another 5, 4. Hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. So that is nice. So this is an example, after we get done with the cross 6s set, an example of how we're going to be running the show with the rhythm rolling and showing how, we can set the dice. And right now we're sticking just the cousin 1 set or cousin 1 variety. We'll go 5 on the inside, we'll go 4 on the inside. It's going to be a 1, 5, 1, 4 dice set. So cross 6s on the bottom. 1, 5, 1, 4. And all bets set. Grape ape, says John. Here we go. And we have a 2, 1, 3, ace deuce. So that ace deuce is showing up. That's a repeater win on this shooter, by the way. That's showing up quite often. Again, we're going to roll this dice back towards us. 2 on the inside, 1 inside. 4, 2, 4, 1 is our next dice set. 4, 2, 4, 1. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out. We're short on the landing zone again. Have 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. Awesome. Drawing towards us, 1 on the inside, 5 on the inside. We have a 4, 1, 4, 5 dice set. 4, 1, 4, 5. So that's going to be 3V in the bottom. Good morning, Dan. DDD's checking in. And dice out. This sucks. I should have been betting on this roll, but I'm not. Made go already. Here we go. They split apart when they left when they landed. We had a 617. So that's going to be the end of the roll. So that was a decent roll. But again, that's going to be an example of how I'm going to do the rhythm rolling once we get done with the cross sixes. Dice sets, you know, the 2000 throws with the cross sixes. But let's look at our statistics for the day. We have an SOR today of 9.0, an SRR of 7.5, 1 come out 7. We had a 14, 16, 2 6s and a 3. Strong numbers today were the 3, 4, 5, and a 9. Look at the 6s were like almost non-existent today. The 10s were really low. We didn't throw any 11s or 12s today. So that's pretty amazing as well. Look at our black belt statistics through the end of yesterday. Those numbers are starting to slip down a little bit. We're making bank, we're making goal for our rolls and that, but these are starting to slip down. So we're going to try to get these back up again. Today's results should help with that. But we have 4,505 throws on black belt so far. 9.5 is our SOR, 6.64 is our SRR, and 6.61 is the BSR. Again, in the bottom right corner of that screen shows you what our goals are, hopefully by the time we get done with our black belt level. So I appreciate everybody jumping in. Mike said he made $292 today. Awesome. You are very welcome, my friend. And John C. made his goal. Joe got halfway back. You are welcome there, my friend. But hey, thanks for joining in today, guys. Hopefully I'll see everybody back tomorrow. And make sure you jump over to Casino Gaming TV now when I get done here to watch Jonathan's Daily Paycheck. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a safe day. Be prosperous.